Hi guys, this is John Rogers with Trec Fit Lab, coming at you again, trying to give you another little bit of fitness for your day. All right. So first thing we're gonna do today is a little bit of kind of like pec and like shoulder, bicep mobility, and then a little bit of T-spine with that as well. All right. So to do that, what we're gonna do is first thing is I'm gonna lie on the floor here. All right, and then I should be able to show you what I'm doing. Cool. All right. So from this position, what I want you to do is bring one leg up and then cross that over. And then from there, what I want you to do is draw the biggest circle you can to here, turn your hand down, and then try and bring that hand up and underneath the whole time, trying to keep that hand on the floor. All right, and then back around. All right, so best case scenario is this knee is touching the floor. In this movement, you will definitely find out which side of your body doesn't rotate. So if you find one side is a little tougher than the other, spend a few more reps on the tough side, and that's going to give you a bit more mobility for the movements today. All right. The other movement that we're going to be doing is going to be a clamshell glute bridge. Okay. So we're going to let your feet or your knees splay out, put your feet sole to sole, and then I want you to try and push your hips up from there. Okay, and really try and squeeze those butt cheeks. The other day we talked about rib position. Make sure you're not flaring up those ribs. So just push, squeeze, and then come back down. Okay, we're looking to do about 10 sweeps per side for the arm sweeps, and we're looking to do 15 clamshells. Okay, we're gonna go 2 rounds through that so we can get a little bit more movement prep ready for our workout today. Okay, so today we have a 40-minute AMRAP. That's right, you heard it correctly, 40 minutes, all right? So first move we're gonna start out with is going to be the Turkish Get Up, okay? So it's a bit of a complex movement, so we're gonna kind of walk you through that, all right? So this is one of those movements that you can start from the ground or from overhead, doesn't matter. Just remember that wherever you start your rep is where you finish your rep, okay? So you are going to have, if your left hand is holding the kettlebell or the dumbbell, Lysol container, whatever it is, you are going to have your left foot flat on the floor and then your left hand holding the kettlebell. From there, you're gonna use this leg to roll yourself sideways up onto your elbow. All right, so a little roll, good. And then you're gonna take that elbow, you're gonna press into the ground with your hands, slide it in. Now, from there, we're looking to push your hips up to the ceiling, sliding the front leg all the way back through onto the knee. Then from there, you are going to posture yourself vertical. Good, and then you can move this foot out to the side, or you can bring your front knee around in front, whichever is most comfortable for you, and then you'll stand back up. Good, and then this leg is gonna come back down. You can tap the leg with the open hand. Good, there you go, a little rotation. Now he's gonna reach out to the side. Notice how he's keeping a nice straight side the entire time. He's gonna slide his back leg all the way back through, sit down on his butt, down onto the elbow, slide the hand out, and then back onto your back, okay? So you can do this starting from the back or starting from standing. Just remember, you go down and back up to finish 1 rep, or you stand and back down to finish 1 rep, okay? The first movement, you are doing 5 per side, okay? Now, make sure you're picking a weight that is safe, all right? The next one is a new movement brought to you by OCR God, OCR Labs, Chad Budick. So we're gonna put your hands on the table here. This is kind of like if you have like a stable table at home. If you feel like your table can barely support dinner, maybe don't use it, okay? So you're gonna pull yourself up and back down, all right? So this looks like it's pretty easy. I tried a few earlier and it is difficult, all right? If you have a small table, maybe throw some weight on the far side of the table just to kind of counterbalance it a little bit. We're going for 10 reps on this one, okay? Then from there, we go into plank up downs. So we're gonna go into a planking position, and then you're just going to go down onto your elbows and then back up, okay? So try your best to alternate which hand you're coming up and down with first, all right? And that's going to be for 10, all right? From there, tactical roll onto the back. That was tactical AF, all right? And then we're going into sit-ups, all right? So just standard sit-ups, no clamshell today. Hands back, throwing yourself up, touch the toes at the top, all right? Nice and simple, all right? So the next movement, we have sliding mountain climbers, okay? Just gotta leave the frame for a second. And so for here, we're gonna go back into that kind of push-up position, and you're going to bring one knee up to your chest, and then switching sides, okay? So what you can do for this one is put a towel down on the floor, and then just kind of have your feet wide on the towel, so as you go up and down, you allow the towel to have some room to move and your feet can move properly, okay? So we're looking for 10 per side. Oh, I'm on hold. Oh, false alarm, continue. All right, then from there we have our alternating lateral lunge, okay? So he's starting from here. This is very much like a Cossack squat, except it's gonna be going back to home base each time. So coming back up, down, yeah, there you go. No, there, and then back up to home base. And the other side, back up to home base, just like that, all right? Then last but not least, if you have a dumbbell, once again, this is best used done with a dumbbell, but if you need to, you can just use your Lysol container, your 5-gallon jug, whatever you feel like, all right? And you're gonna hold that plank position, you're gonna roll one side, good, put it down, switch hands. Other side, switch hands, okay? So as you're doing this, let's make sure that your shoulders stay over top of the dumbbell, all right? We don't want that dumbbell getting too far out in front. If it starts to get too far out in front, then the butt is going to come up and then we're gonna lose a lot of that core activation, okay? So once you get through one round of all those movements, you're gonna rest for 60 seconds and then you'll start back up again, okay? So that 60 seconds is really kind of what you would call a trap, all right? We want you to try and work really hard to get through all those movements with minimal rest to be able to soak up that sweet 60 seconds that's been programmed, okay? So that's all for today, guys. Go out there, have fun, get a good workout in, stay positive, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys.